Today we're at Limehouse Conservation Area in Ontario, Canada. So, let's go! So far the trails are nice and wide, so that makes it really nice for hiking with family and friends. There are routes across it, so that could become a bit difficult for those who have accessibility needs, or if you're using a stroller, it'd be definitely a bumpy ride. So I'm here on a Saturday morning. It's around 8:40 in the morning. There isn't too many people here yet. The parking lot wasn't that full. So there's an opportunity to come here quite early and miss the rush. I do know once parking is full, it does say on the website, please don't park in non-designated area or you will be ticketed and towed. So I think they are watching out for some of that stuff, especially the conservation areas. Yeah. started over here near the Ball Diamonds. Then I took the Bruce Trail, well, first Limestone Side Trail up to the Bruce Trail. And then where you saw those stairs and rocks, that was hole in the wall. So if you have young children or accessibility needs, I'd say just avoid this section and perhaps go the other way down the trail and link up there. And we made it all our way all the way here to the Kill Remains. And now we're going to go back up and we're going to take the Black Creek Side Trail all the way up and over. So I'll let you know how that goes and whether the trail is better. And then we're going to connect down and come over here. So this way, if this trail is easier for young children, I'll let you know. So that way you can kind of go this way around instead and then just avoid this section. Overall, the Black Creek Side Trail, which is the blue marker, the trails are pretty wide, so enough for family and friends to like walk comfortably next to each other. There are routes throughout, so if you did have a stroller, just keep that in mind. Again, it's going to be a bumpy ride. And at one section there is a rock in the middle of the pathway that you'd have to lift your stroller up and over. But overall, I think it's still doable with young children, and if you have accessibility needs, it is still a doable path. Just keep in mind there are routes across it and throughout. One thing to note, it's great that they have got those markers. That's helpful for like knowing the path. Blue is a bit harder to see. And if you are colorblind, I could see how it could be problematic. So always just carry a map with you on your phone maybe, just so you know your way. So there is a bit of an incline after you come off of the Black Creek Side Trail. Just the way I went, if you go the other way, obviously it's a decline. It is a bit lengthy, it's not too extreme. Now overall, I'd say that trail is pretty doable even if you have a stroller. It's just going to be bumpy with lots of roots and everything. So just keep that in mind. There's one section that you'd have to get someone to lift the stroller over because there's a rock right in the middle of the path. The trails are free, so that's nice. There's free parking. I'd say come early to avoid the crowds, especially during COVID. Bring bug spray because there are mosquitoes out, and it's a really nice hike. Now there's another trail over here that I didn't go on, and I'll show you on the map, but just note right there, it does have some rocks and roots, and that right there might be a bit difficult for a stroller again, so keep that in mind. If you have young children that are capable of walking, then these trails are really, like, I'd say relatively easy, so low to moderate type trails that you could take them on. So hopefully you've liked this video, so please like and subscribe, and till the next hike.